Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at my old Acer Chromebook, Spin 511, which I've bought a couple years ago now, and why I've installed Windows 11 on the machine. Now, as we all know, no one really enjoys using Chrome OS. Chrome OS is mainly used by students and those type of lockdown workplaces. So I took my old Chromebook. My school is still to this day a Chromebook only school. So yes, I did not buy a new Chromebook, so don't think I was ridiculous. When I bought this, it was most likely my worst decision because, you know, you can't really get Windows stuff done. So, like, USB writing, that type of stuff. Yeah, now I know people go on in the description on, you know, you could always use the Linux terminal on it, but I'm not doing all that. So, yeah, anyway. So, I've installed Windows 11 on this machine. Thanks to the help of a cool start guide. I'm just facing down just so I can get into Chrome. Now the machine is a pretty snappy machine. It's got thanks to its it's not. So this is a guide. Sorry, I'll stop rambling on. So this is the Chromebook installation guide, which shout out Cool Start, very helpful. Unfortunately, the sound driver, it wasn't free, so I'm not bothered in trying to install that, but mine is an Acer Spin 11, so we'll just close that for now. Now, speed wise, we're currently updating, so speed will be, you know, lower, but this is a version of Windows 11 called Tiny 11 by NTDev, which I downloaded from archive.org. And yeah, relatively wise, I would have no storage if I didn't use this one, because I tried originally installing the full version of Windows 11 and that did not work correctly because I only had, I think, 1 GB left. And as you can see, I have 12 gigs free, excluding the USB drive, which is actually a 64 GB micro SD card where I keep all my files and that type of stuff. So yes, we're currently updating, so yeah, I think I've clicked that. I don't really care if it hasn't done that. So just to give you the specs of the system, we have 4 gigs of RAM. So, you know, we won't have the best experience. I'm not saying it's unusable, but we don't have the best experience. We have a 4 gigs of RAM, which is all soldered onto the motherboard, so don't go and say, hey, just upgrade the RAM. I can't do that. I don't have the soldering skills for it. So yes, on this version of Windows 11 is by NTDev, is a cutback down of Windows 11 Pro, which is excellent. So no Microsoft Edge, a lot less of that nonsense. So yes, you get some default apps like Microsoft Store and all that, but overall it all works fine. Like, there's no phone link, none of that, which is absolutely excellent. And when I go to Microsoft Store, it doesn't go ahead and install all that stuff back in. This is just all the updates which I haven't done because I've only installed this on a couple nights ago. Took me a while to get all the drivers in, but yes, as you can see, the machine fully works and it is touchscreen and all that still all works fine. So yes, overall usage wise, the battery life is a bit shorter because of the Windows 11 and being a lot more intensive on the processor, so it's only got like 5 hours on it, but estimated it says it's got a lot more, but that was on the full version of Windows 11, not the half. So as you can see here, we got 4 hours and 11 minutes. So yeah, that's all that. So yeah, 4 hours and 11 minutes. So yes, battery life is quite good. And the way you get the speakers working is using external speakers, not via the headphone jack, by Bluetooth, because, you know, I'm not willing to pay drivers for that. Pay for drivers, which I can't download for free, because, yes, I know it would be beneficial, but I'm not going to do that just in case, because I don't want to muck around with the system too much. I just want to sell it and get rid of it. But yes, it's fully working. Keyboard remapping is excellent. Big thank you to Coolstar once again, or Microsoft, I'm unsure. So instead of the Windows key being down towards here, it's just the search key and you get the Windows menu. Now please ignore the sticker bombing. I'm sorry, it's my sister. She was borrowing the laptop. So please don't go off at me for that. So yes, overall, very snappy machine, great for school usage, that type of stuff. And yeah, good machine. It flips over, stylus all works with it. So very great, good job from Coolstar for doing all this stuff. And he's got a different project also about installing Mac OS on one of these Chromebooks, I think, as well, which I may check out in a future video. Now, I just want to address one thing. I was unable to do I used the iPad from 2008, iPad 3 from 2008, at school due to a security requirement which my school had, so I was unfortunately unable to do that. So yes, that was my update from that, and yeah. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below, and consider subscribing. And like always, thank you for watching, and until next time.